This year's Black History Assembly was held on February 23rd with the objective of telling stories about American history. The program began with an introduction describing America as a melting pot, a symbol of diversity and pride.
I think it was really successful. We put in a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of effort into the practices we did.
I think it was very successful because of the limited amount of time that we had to practice, and it all came together very well at the end.
In recent years, the Black History Assembly has featured musical performances as tributes to African American artists. This year, however, the performance featured an excerpt of a play written especially for Maggie Walker students by Miss Felicia Winston Brown, the owner of MRI Productions.
At first we were going to do a documentary, but Miss Felicia Winston called us a couple weeks before the show and told us that she would like us to put on her play, and that was her play that we did. So because it was so last minute, we only practiced about 4 times.
Many of the participants in the assembly agree that the hardest part about preparing for the performance was the limited amount of time available.
We always joke because everyone's kind of running around, everyone's stressed, but we can always look back and laugh. So I'd say it's always that behind the scenes, the things that, like you don't get to see up front.
The Peer Mentor and USB Club sponsored the assembly, but many students participated in the show for reasons beyond just their participation in one of these clubs.
When putting on something like this, you need everybody's help, and you really need to show everybody's involved. And it's not just the Black people to do this. It's something that everybody does, something everybody needs to do, or at least acknowledge.
Several of the participants in the performance believe that the Black History Assembly is a crucial part of Maggie Walker's celebration of Black History Month.
I think it's important just to to continue telling the story for Black history and talking about the experiences and stories that are part of our culture and our experience. Sometimes it's not always played out maybe in school in the books you read or the classes that you're studying or shown like in society or in the media.
I really think it's important to teach and have kids learn something new. I know every time I do it, I always learn something new, whether it's about culture or historical facts. I always find something new and interesting in it.
And I feel like it's important because Black History Month preserves our history. I think that a lot of people don't know much about Black history, and if there wasn't a month dedicated to it, we probably wouldn't know anything at all. So the Black History Month Assembly basically does that for the school.
Many of the performers hope that Maggie Walker students learn something about the role of many different ethnicities in African American history. For Jabberwock TV, I'm Natalie